There's something about rainy nights. The world slows down, the roads empty, and silence takes over. But in the stillness, in the dark, something else begins to move. These are not just stories, these are warnings. True, terrifying tales whispered by the rain. Tonight, we bring you 3 chilling encounters that happened when the storm came. And so did the fear. So grab a blanket, lock the doors, and listen closely. The rain hides many things. Some of them never leave. Welcome to the Darkroom Diaries. Story 1. It was late October. David was driving home from his night shift at a rural hospital. The roads were slick with rain and fog clung to the trees like smoke. The storm had knocked out the lights along the road and his headlights barely cut through the gray. As he turned a corner near the old bridge, he saw her. A young woman in a white dress, soaked and shivering, thumb out. Against his better judgment, David slowed down. She climbed in, didn't speak, just nodded, eyes wide and wet. He asked where she was headed. "Just past the bridge," she whispered. He drove on, glancing over nervously. But when they passed the bridge, she was gone. No sound, no trace. The seat was dry, shaken. David returned the next day, told a local mechanic about it. The old man looked grim. "You saw Clara. She died on that bridge in '73, hit by a truck during a storm just like last night." Story 2. The caller from beneath the basement. Nina lived alone in her grandmother's farmhouse after she passed. It was peaceful until the rain came. One night, as thunder shook the roof, the house phone rang. No caller ID, just static, then a voice. Software raspy. "I'm still here, Nina." She froze. The voice was familiar. It was her grandmother, but her grandmother had died 6 months ago. The next day, the calls continued, always during storms. Nina tore the phone from the wall, but it rang anyway. She finally opened the locked basement her grandmother had forbidden her to enter. There, under the floorboards, she found a dusty rotary phone. Ringing. It was never plugged in, but when she picked it up, "Don't leave me alone in the dark," the voice begged. She smashed it, buried it, moved away. But every rainy night, her cell buzzes with an unknown number. And sometimes, just sometimes, she still hears that voice. Story 3. The Thing That Watches the Window. It was supposed to be a weekend getaway. Aaron and his friends rented a cabin deep in the woods. The forecast said heavy rain. They didn't care. That night the storm came early. Thunder rolled and the power flickered. They lit candles and played cards, laughing, until the dog started growling at the window. They turned. In the flash of lightning, they saw it. A face, no eyes, just a wide, stretched grin, watching from outside. Then it was gone. They searched. Nothing. No prints in the mud. They locked every door, tried to sleep, but one by one they heard whispers, scratches, not at the door, but at the windows, every single one. Aaron dared to peek and saw it again, closer, smiling. The next morning, nothing was there, but when they checked their phones, each of them had a new photo, a selfie taken while they slept, the thing standing over them. They never spoke of it again. But Aaron, he never uses Windows anymore. The rain has a rhythm. Sometimes it comforts. Sometimes it awakens things we can't understand. These stories aren't just tales. They're shadows left behind by those who didn't listen. So next time the storm hits, stay inside. Don't look out the window. Don't answer that late night call. And never, ever stop on the side of the road. Because in the rain, not everything is as alone as it seems. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more informative stories. See you in the next video. Take care.